Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. It is a day in the life of a working / stay-at-home mom, and I'm going to take you throughout my day and show you how I get things done productively, all while maintaining a little bit of self-care and making sure to take care of myself. I wake up extremely early in the morning, and the first thing I do is I make celery juice for my husband and for myself. And then after I drink that, about 15 minutes later, I have a little bit of black coffee and I get some work done on my computer during this time. Because I wake up so early, this does allow me a little bit of free time in the morning to focus on doing my creative work and to really have clarity. And I say this in all of my videos that include my morning routine. I am not innately a morning person. However, since having kids, it has forced me to wake up early, and now I really do savor this time when everything is quiet in the house. I typically try to wrap up working by 5:50 or 6 a.m. so I can head upstairs and get ready before everybody starts to wake up. So I'll get ready and then I'll make the bed and get dressed in the morning before heading down to help get the kids dressed before we have to head out the door to school. I'm filming this on a Thursday, which is a school day for both of my kids. My son is in kindergarten, so he goes to school 5 days a week, and my daughter is in young preschool. She just goes 2 mornings a week from 9 until noon. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I hustle. I get a lot done in a very little amount of time, and I'm very deliberate with my time. So I'm excited for you to see a little bit behind the scenes. I know I personally love to see how people schedule their time and their days, and I get that question a lot here on YouTube and also on Instagram. So Tuesdays and Thursdays do tend to be very productive and busy days for me.
Go find the change. I took a bus back down to Nashville, in Carolina in my mind, but I hope for California one more time.
Now heading into the room where I spend most of my waking hours. Kaya does a great job and he's so helpful for me. He gets the kids their oatmeal and their smoothie while I finish getting their clothes and everything settled upstairs before heading down. So I'll jump down here and load the dishwasher. We really do try our best to run the dishwasher before dinner so that we don't wake up to a full dishwasher. It doesn't always work out perfectly like that, but I do try my best so that I'm not unloading and also reloading in the morning when it's super cramped for time before school. Likewise, because I am back on the celery juice cleanse, I will do this on and off for a couple months here and there. I'll go on for 3 or 4 months and then off for 1 or 2 months. So I will also have to wash the juicer as well. Then I will head over to getting the kids' lunch boxes packed and get everybody's vitamins. If you haven't checked out any of my baking recipes that I have here on my channel, I would highly encourage you to watch those videos after today's video, because there are so many great ideas in there for lunchbox meals, whether it's a meatball or it's a savory cookie or a breakfast cookie or muffin that's packed with nutrition. They are wonderful additions to any lunchbox. Now at this point, I'm starting to take all of my supplements every morning. For literally the last 6 years, I have taken Mary Ruth's multivitamin and multi-mineral. And if you aren't familiar with Mary Ruth's, I will go ahead and link in the cards here a video that I did that was extremely informative, all about supplements and why you should potentially avoid supplements from the grocery store. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry that unfortunately doesn't always have the consumer's best interest in mind. So check that one out after today's video. Now I'm going to finish cleaning up the kitchen before we head out to school, and I'm still obsessing over this Truce cleaner. I use it all over my house every single day, and I do purchase this from Thrive Market. If you aren't a member of Thrive Market, now is a wonderful time to join. There is 2 or 3 free gifts plus 25% off your first order. So I will go ahead and throw a link for you guys in the description box down below, because now would be a wonderful time to join because they have so many incredible incentives. So once I'm done cleaning, I've gotten everybody packed and we're in the car. You can probably see through the windows we have gotten so much snow. The week that I filmed this, we got 12 inches of snow and it was only around 6 degrees. So I dropped the kids off and I had to run some errands. I picked up some potential pulls for all of our cabinets. If you are new here, we're building a new house, so I wanted to go by and grab a sample. All right, guys, so I am back home, dropped the kids off, stopped at Starbucks, got a coffee, pick up a potential kitchen pull for our doors and cabinets at the new house. So you saw like a quick glimpse of that. It's looking extremely promising. It's February. We are going to be moving in the middle to the beginning of June. So things are starting to really pick up steam. So we're definitely working on getting things finalized over there. But I don't know about you guys, but in the morning, if I get my kitchen cleaned before we take the kids to school, like it is an absolute miracle. But then my dining room and my living room is completely trashed because the kids are playing, they're running around, they're having fun. So instead of making them clean up everything and being late for school, honestly, we just ran out the door because it is freezing here. It's like 5 to 8 degrees and we've gotten so much snow that I wanted to give us plenty of time to get to school on time, and that way I could make it over to grab the stuff that I needed to pick up for Kaya. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the living room really quickly. Then I do have to jump on a couple of calls this morning. Then I need to jump into some computer work. So I'm in the middle of my Moms Need to Be Healthy 2 8-week reset. For those of you that aren't familiar, I can put a link for you in the description box down below if you're interested in joining the waitlist for the next time I launch. When I'm filming this video right now, we're in week 3, moving into week 4, and week 4 is all about hormone health. So I'm so excited to cover that with my ladies. So I need to jump on my computer, work on their guide, their next steps, and their action plans for next week. Get that done. Then I'll probably start a little bit of laundry before heading back to school to pick up Sawyer. So I hope that you're enjoying this day in the life. To be honest with you, last night I was feeling completely uninspired to film today. My throat is a little bit scratchy and I've been pushing really hard and staying up way too late, waking up way too early. But then this morning I woke up, I picked up the camera, and I was so happy to be filming because I haven't done a behind the scenes day in the life in a long time. And those of you who've been following me for a while like to get that glimpse behind the curtain, and I'm the exact same way. I love to watch people's routines and see how they plan and schedule their day. So let's get to cleaning, do some computer work, start some laundry, and then go get Sawyer from school. Honestly, sometimes I even surprise myself with what I'm able to get accomplished in the 3 hours that Sawyer is gone on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I cruise. I don't let myself get distracted, and I really focus on checking off the major things I need to get done on my to-do list. And honestly, the tasks that take me twice as long if she's home. So I got the living room all cleaned up, and then I'm going to sit down and get some work done. I've shared with you guys a little bit that I have just relaunched my Moms Need to Be Healthy 2 course. You saw me working on that a little bit this morning, and then a little bit here on my computer. If you are interested in joining the wait list for my next round, I will have a link for you in the description box down below. but the ladies in my course are seeing some incredible results. Some of them, their thyroid levels have come completely into the normal range. Many of them have completely eradicated any menstruation pain or irregular cycles that they've been having for upwards of 5 years, and we've reversed that in just 4 weeks. So I will go ahead and throw a link in the description box down below if you are interested in learning more. Once I finish starting the laundry, I head out to pick up Sawyer from school. She does eat lunch at school. However, sometimes she comes home and wants a little bit of extra lunch. So she's having a little bit of chicken and carrots. And during this time, I'm going to be having some soup and salad. I just shared the recipe for this creamy cauliflower, carrot, and ginger soup on my Instagram, and I will go ahead and link that for you guys down below. But it is so delicious and so warming. Like I said, it's only been around 6 degrees during the week when I filmed this video. So I'm gonna have my lunch, put her down for a nap, and then after her nap, we will head out to pick up Ronan from school. So tonight I'm going to be making some pepperoni pizza meatballs, and these are delicious and of course packed to the brim with nutrition. So I'm boiling some water because we're going to be cooking some lentils to go in our meatballs. So I want to do that first to get them time to cool. We did just get a brand new shipment of Mary Ruth's morning and nighttime vitamins. So I'm just unpacking our nighttime mineral because it's the first chance that I had to get this all unpacked for the day and put away, because we probably won't need to open this one for a couple more days. So once my water is at a rolling boil, I will go ahead and add the lentils, put the lid on, and allow these to cook for about 20 minutes while I prep the rest of our ingredients for our pizza meatballs. Also, I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to be showing you how I'm taking a little bit more care of myself. To be honest with you, the last 2 weeks, I had been pushing very, very hard, going a million miles per hour and doing way too much and taking on too much. So I've gotten better at saying no and delegating things, and to be honest with you, just prioritizing what truly does need to get accomplished now. So I'm making myself a cup of this delicious decaf candy cane tea from Trader Joe's. It is a seasonal tea, but I love to drink it all winter, and I'm going to be taking a little immune support from Metagenetics. I love this one, and this is to just help myself because of the lack of sleep I'd been getting. I needed just an extra boost to make sure that I didn't get completely knocked out by the lack of sleep. Now I'm going to be chopping up our carrots, and these will be serving as part of the base to our pizza meatballs. And then I'm going to be chopping up some pepperoni because this is what truly gives it that pizza taste. I do just buy some organic pepperoni from Whole Foods. You can get whatever pepperoni that you have, but we love this one. And I was trying my best to chop it, but I did end up putting this in the food processor, and that worked beautifully to get it extra fine because you do kind of want to get the pepperoni taste throughout the entire meatball. Now it's time to add our seasonings. I like to go heavy with seasoning, lots of Italian seasoning, garlic and onion into this one, as well as our lentils and our ground beef. So adding all of this together will really help the meatball stick. And to be honest with you, the texture of this was incredible. My kids loved it, but I do have to say that the hero ingredient is the pepperoni, so don't skimp on that. Then I've gone ahead and added my gluten-free breadcrumbs, which give it a wonderful texture and help it stick together. And then I'm just spooning these out on a baking tray. You could absolutely go ahead and brown these on a pan before you bake them, but I was short on time, so I baked them and they were still delicious. While those bake, I'm just packing up the rest of our lentils. And guys, don't sleep on lentils. They're inexpensive, easy to cook, and packed with nutrition. They're rich in folate, manganese, iron, copper, potassium, vitamin B6, magnesium, and vitamin C. I love lentils, and I definitely consume them 4 to 6 times a week. While those bake, I'm just hanging out with the kids, drinking some tea, reading some books, and playing until the meatballs were ready. So once the meatballs were ready, I pulled them out. I allowed them to cool while I prepped the rest of our ingredients for dinner. And right at that time, my dishwasher was done. And I'm sure you remember earlier in the video how I said, I really do try my best to unload our dishwasher every single night before dinner. It does not always work out perfectly, but that is the ultimate goal so that I don't wake up to a dirty kitchen and a full sink of dirty dishes. It just sets me on the right tone when my kitchen is clean and I don't have a ton of dishes to do first thing in the morning. So once that is green, I go ahead and unload all of that before we sit down and enjoy our dinner as a family. And what did I say about this morning about the room that I spend all of my waking hours in? It is definitely the kitchen. And honestly, sometimes it can feel like Groundhog's Day, where I clean up after dinner, I wash the celery, I get it all ready for the next morning to wake up, to juice the celery, to work, to have the coffee, to get ready to go to school. So please know, if you have these sentiments, you are not alone. Sometimes the monotony can really weigh on me too, but during those times, I just try to be so grateful that I have my family and that we are healthy and that we are all together. But please know that the stay-at-home, the working mom, the mom struggle in general is very real. And I can feel your pain and I sympathize with you because I also experience it. Sometimes at night when I'm washing my celery, I think, wasn't I just doing this? Or how is it possible that every single day is the same? By this time, the kids are unwinding. We do lots of running around, chasing hide and seek tag after dinner, just to get that last little bit of energy out. So then we get in our pajamas, and if it's not bath night, we snuggle up on the couch with a little bit of a show because we do need that little bit of unwinding after running around. Or if it's bath night, we get in our pajamas upstairs and come back down on the couch together as a family and do a show. But I also try my best to fold 1 load of laundry a day. Those of you who've followed me for a while know that I try my best to do and fold 1 load of laundry a day so that it doesn't pile up and feel overwhelming. So that's what I'm doing here really quickly. It only takes me 10 minutes, but I feel so accomplished after I have this done. Kai and I will tag team. I will put Sawyer to bed and he will put Ronan to bed, which is so nice to have that help during the week. If you're new here, pre-COVID, my husband used to travel Monday through Thursday every week. So over the last year, our lives have truly changed. So once we get the kids to bed, I go ahead and I unwind and also get ready for bed. I do like to take a shower every single night. It's just so helpful for me. So after I get out of the shower, I like to do my skincare. Additionally, brush my teeth. Then I like to take 5 seconds to quickly wipe down the counter and the sink in the bathroom. This way it's not overwhelming at the end of the week when I have to go through and do a full bathroom clean. Then unfortunately, I'm very grateful, I do crawl into bed with my laptop, or if it's a busy night with calls, I head down to my office and take those as well. But I do also work every night after the kids go to bed. So in the morning and at night, but I know that this is just a season and I'm so grateful that I get to do this as a living. I'm grateful that I get to work with so many incredible women in my nutrition practice. Likewise, I get to connect with you guys on Instagram and YouTube. So cramming it in the morning and at night is something that can be tiring, but that I'm so grateful for. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked this video, it would mean a lot to me if you would give it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you all back here next Thursday.